Hello again, friends. I am attempting to do something crazy, something I haven't done yet, and that is film 2 videos at once. So I can't wait to see how cohesive both of them turn out, but we're gonna try it. The first video that I'm filming is a organizing video because all of this back here is an absolute nightmare, and then this whole table is a nightmare. So I don't know if you're gonna see that video first, this one, no idea, but that's what I'm doing. And while I was organizing, I was seeing a lot of other posts on Instagram and YouTube of people using up their scrap yarn, which is exactly what I need to do. And so I thought, why don't we do both at the same time and see how big of a nightmare that turns out to be. So what I've decided to do is let chance decide a granny square blanket. Each square I've decided is going to be 10 rounds. No square can have the same color in it twice. And if I happen to run out of a yarn, I'll just pick another one from my scrap pile. And since the only pair of dye I have are the ones that just go up to 6, I have made 6 bins with 6 skeins in each. So that's 36 skeins, and we'll see the first dye that I roll will be which bin I pick from, and then the second will be which skein I pull from. So let me show you the bins real quick. And by bins, I just make containers. So here's one. We've got some reds, we've got random. This one's just like a purple with some white specks. We've got this one. Here's 3. I love this teal color back in here, this aqua. We got this one. Here's the 5th one. That's kind of a grayish light brown. So I thought those would be nice. This one's kind of variegated too. You can't really see it in this light, but it does have some different colors. And then finally the last one. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the order. Each one is the same way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But what I don't have yet is which bin is going to be number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see. So for this one. Oh, okay. So that is basket number 1. All right. So now for this one. Nope. Can't do that. Okay. So it's going to be 6. So let's move that. Here, you sit down here. So you're number 6. I'm going to just move these off so I know what's going on. Okay, so we'll start with this one next. So what are you? Nope. Man, I'm dealing with the ones today. 4. Okay. So we got one spot there. Let's do this one next. What are you going to be? 2. All right. Number 2. Let's do this one right here. Either 3 or 5. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. 5. All right. Number 5. And so this guy will be number 3. Okay, so here's the baskets in order. Basket 1, 2, get back in there. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's get rolling to see what my first granny square will be. So I don't have any fancy system going on or anything like that. I'm going for my chance mystery blanket. I'm going to be doing all of them with the black border. I don't know yet how many squares total I'm going to need. It's going to depend on how big each square comes out to be, but I've just got 10 little slots and then 6 squares just done up. So we'll see after like 6 how big it turns out to be, and then I'll go from there on how many total I need. So, all right, let's get into square 1. Square 1. Okay, so group 1, and it'll be the second ball. Okay, let's see what that is. We're gonna start off strong with this one. Wow. All right, so there's the first one. Okay, skein 2, group 3, ball 3. Okay, so 3, 3. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. Interesting start. Okay, color number 3, 5, and 4. So 5 and 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Get in there. Well, this one is going to be very interesting, that's for sure. Color number 4. 4 and 3. Okay. is gonna be something else. Color 5, 2, and this is 5, right? Yep. Okay. Number 5. Number 6, 6, and 5. Okay, 6, 5. Group 6 and 5. This one. Color 7, 3, 1. Ooh, nice. Color 8, 3. Can't do that one. How am I going to do this? I need to decide. Okay, I've decided. If I do that and I've already got it listed, which I do, it was the second one, I'm going to re-roll the entire thing. So let's go. Hello. 4, 6. We don't have that right. Nope. Okay. 4 and 6. 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, green. Almost done. Number 9, 3, and 4. Do I have that one? Nope. All right. 3, 4. 3 is popular. 2, 3. Ooh, this purple. Okay. All right. What is going to be the 10th color on my very first granny square? So we got group 4 and 4. Do we have that? Nope. Okay. Oh, it's this pretty teal color. All right. So this is going to be Granny Square 1. I do have to say this is going to be a wild looking one. I don't know if I'll have enough of this, so I'm going to have to see. This one may have to be a re-roll. But yeah, all right, let me put it together and see what it looks like for number 1. Okay, it's just a little bit after 3, so it took just a little bit over an hour, but I was doing other things back and forth, and of course the supervisor is here now with me. But square 1 is complete, and I'm not as hatey towards it as I thought I'd be. And it is very 90s coded to me. This thing is wild looking though. Definitely not too mad about it. We'll just ignore the middle there because that is just pretty bland, but the rest of it turned out pretty nice. I'm kind of shocked. This is going to be a really fun project. Very excited about it. So for the second square, since again the supervisor's here, I'm not going to lay them all out. I'm going to see which method I like best on how to show you and how to go about it, but I think I'm going to roll all the numbers first, and then this time instead of picking them out and laying them out so that I can see it, I want it to be a surprise for myself because it is a mystery. So I'm going to do them one by one and see what happens that way. And that'll also help me keep them all organized because when I pulled those out, I realized I only had the number of the skein on them. I didn't have the group and the number on them. So I was like, oh, I have to make sure I put them back in the right spots that they're in. So if I do them one by one, that'll help with that too. And you know, for the size of this, I think maybe a 3 by 4 will probably be a good size because I'm going to do the join as you go method with black around all of them. So I think 1, 2, 3, that'll probably be a good size. So, all right, number 1 done. Let's get on to number 2. So here's the groups and numbers for number 2. Let's hope it's a good one. Square number 2 turned out pretty cool, and I was basically laughing each round because it just kept getting more and more going along with this theme that it had, and I really enjoyed not laying it all out first to see it and just watching it being made as it comes along. What in the Cartoon Network Halloween special is this? Look how cool that turned out. I love it. And the fact that I'm going to be lining this with black, just straight Halloween. Square number 2, complete. And definitely my favorite of the 2 so far, but here they are. Sorry, there was a glare from the sun, but yeah. I'm enjoying this. This is pretty fun. Just to see how it turns out in the end, that's pretty neat. But we have to leave in about an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and roll for square 3, get started on it, and see how far I get on it before we have to leave. But let's keep going. 5-4 kept popping up quite a bit, but all right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I came up here for the rest of it. So let's see what we got going on. Square 3 is done. I finished that one in like lightning speed. I'm enjoying it so much. It's been really fun to do so far. I've got like 20 minutes left before we still need to leave and get ready. So I couldn't help myself. I'm not upset about it. Initially, I was like, okay, so it's going from winter into spring, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened here. This is more of like a Valentine kind of color thing. It's got reds, pinks, and whites in it as well, but I didn't get to any of those. It just stayed pink the entire time, but pretty interesting. And I'm also really shocked because I haven't used a single yellow yet. Like, this was part of a rainbow one. It's actually this same skein right here, but no yellow yet. So hopefully by square number 4 we'll start getting some yellow. And I really want to get started on square 4, but we're about to leave in about 20 minutes, so I should probably go get ready. And I also need to keep on with the cleaning up of all my skeins and organizing, but I think when I get back I'm probably gonna work on square 4. And I honestly just decided to do this today, so it was a last minute idea, but you know, priorities. You'd think with me recording myself that I would put in a little effort to my looks, but sorry, I'll try better in the future. Anyway, so we went to dinner and went and saw some lights last night, and I kind of cheated and made 3 others off screen. Oops. So let's do a recap real quick. Square 1, square 2, square 3. For square 4, I don't know what it is, but the other ones have made me feel kind of nostalgic for the 90s and early 2000s. I don't know what it is. This one as well, the inside, number 4. So like from here up to here, for some reason I was getting Rugrats. I don't know what it was, but then all of a sudden we got this one, and then this kind of ruined it. But if you go from right here up, for some reason I'm thinking Rugrats, and I'm like, why is everything Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon right now? Not mad about it. I think number 5 may be my favorite right now. I'm not sure, but look at this thing. I've been wanting to do the hot pink in one, and finally got to use it right here. It almost looks red on screen, but day number 5. Look how pretty that is. I think the purple on the outside and this teal really pulled it together. And for day 4, I did the little mystery thing where I didn't lay all the colors out. I just went and got them as I rolled for them. Day number 5, though, I did lay them all out, so I saw what I was working with, and I was like, okay, all right, that's not bad. So maybe I'll do every other one like that. I'll have it a surprise for one square, and then for the next square, I'll lay it out. We'll see. I will say number 6 is not my favorite at all. And it'll probably be my least favorite out of all of them by the end of this, but here it is. It really just doesn't go well together, in my opinion. And of course, the one that I don't like is the one that we get the first batch of yellow with. I'd been wanting to use some of the yellow. I think I have 3 or 4 yellows in there. And of course, the first one, it just... yeah, this is not my favorite. But anyway, we're coming along. We got 6 of them so far. So I'm thinking at this point, it's gonna be a 3 squares across and 4 down blanket size, because these are pretty big. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3 across, and plus it's gonna be a join as you go with the black through them. So that'll be an extra 2 grannies connecting them. Yeah, I think 3 across, 4 down is gonna be the move. I'm excited to see what the last ones come out to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll for square number 7 and square number 8, and then do a time lapse of those 2. And then once I'm done with those, I'll come back to 9 through 12 and figure out how I want to film it then. But let's roll. Okay, square 7 and 8 have been row 4. Let's time lapse it and see what we come up with. All right, that makes square 7 and square 8. I'm fairly certain that now we have used one of every color, so that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish up on this next page, square, roll, and finish up square 9 through 12. Now I'll come back, show you, and we'll put it all together. While I was editing my last clip, I noticed that the fan that I had on was incredibly loud. Sorry about that. And right now it is Monday evening. I say evening, mid-afternoon, and there is a motorcycle out my window. So sorry about that if he comes back around, but we gotta push through. I decided to finish square 9 through 11, and then 12 I'm going to show you again, and we're going to do it how I was doing it for the second one, where I do it as I go. I'll go pick one, make it, pick one, make it, for the last square to just kind of be a super surprise to see what we end up with. But here is square 9. Very fall vibes again. It's always the center that I just really don't like, and then it somehow gets better. But anyway, square 9. Again, not a fan of the middle of this one, but the outer rows just turned out really cute. So here's square 10. Not loving it, but love this. And square 11 really has no rhyme or reason at all. I'm not a fan of it, but it's still cool either way. So here's square 11. Definitely ready to see all of these put together, but let's get on to square 12 and then finish it up with a black border and see what we got. Yay! Got a little background noise going on, but square 12 is done. I love it. What a way to finish off. So let me lay all these out real quick and see what we're going to work with to put them all together. Oh my gosh, I am just in love with this. This was such a cool project. Look at all of these funky colors. Wow, this is going to look so cool, completely lined with some black around it. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. It's crazy how even the ones that I really wasn't a fan of, that one, and that one, I mean, it just turned out. It just works. All right, enough chit-chatting. Let's finish this thing up. is officially 2025. Yay, we made it. I hope you and yours had a very safe and fun New Year's Eve. We ended up going to a hockey game, so we were home well before midnight and all the traffic and chaos happened, but of course, Dallas traffic is just horrendous as it is. It doesn't matter. Okay, that's enough of these. Hello. These are perfect though. I'm definitely saving these for next year. Mostly because I forgot to bring them last night, which is why I bought them in the first place, but they'll be fine for next year. All right, so blanket is done. I got it done on the 30th, actually, like late into the night. I got it done, but all day yesterday, which was the 31st, I was tying the knot. Since it's gonna be for me, I didn't end up sewing in the ends. I just triple knotted them on the back and I'm hoping for the best. And one more thing before I actually show you, guess what I ended up doing? See all those right there? That's not the original colors I was using. That is a completely brand new set of 36 skeins because after I got it done, I said, you know what? Let's do a more neutral toned down colorway. So I've actually started working on a second one. This is square one, which is very earthy toned to me. I really do like this one. And here's square two. These are the two that I got done before we went out last night. And I don't plan on making a whole video for that. I'll end up posting it on my Instagram and then just in a later whips video or whatever. But yeah. I've literally already started on the second one. I haven't even showed you the first one yet. So why don't we do that now? Look how gorgeous this is. I'm so happy with this. This is a crazy project. I enjoyed it so much. Clearly since I'm already starting to work on my second one. But all of the colors just are so funky and just work so well together. The black border was really a good call. I think it just makes everything stand out so much more. And that's a wrap for 2024, officially my last project. And I did film a outro yesterday, but I was like, I'm not gonna use that. I was kind of in a rush, so figured I'd wait till today when I had a little more energy. And this thing is much needed today because it is cold in here. We've been running the heater so much. I'm like, turn that thing off. Definitely can't wait to make and share the second one with you. But as always, thank you so much again for stopping by. It really does mean the most. I really hope you and yours had a wonderful holiday season, a Merry Christmas, and a absolutely Happy New Year. I'm just excited to see where 2025 takes us. All right, I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.